I discovered, I didn't create it, I discovered higher dimensional technology. And this technology is crazy too. Highly advanced, quasi-crystal, tesseract, whatever. But, where are we at? Let's take a look at it. Wow. And it's interchangeable, like that. It will get, the possibilities are endless, really. Wow. Like the pyramid, all the ancient knowledge that was hidden from us. This is it, like right here. All the alien, like this is. It's not aliens. It's higher dimensional beings, and then you're one too. Actually, you're a higher dimensional being. You just gotta tap into it and get to know yourself. Really, know yourself, and in turn, get to know the universe because it's in you. That holographic shit. Yeah, this is a hologram, like a hologram, similar, or not similar, whatever. But it's a fractal, three-dimensional holographic universe, and that's what it's based off of right there. That's the projection machine right there. It's all an illusion, really. Nothing is there. Atoms are mostly empty space. Everything's made of atoms, but atoms are made up of empty space, and they're more not there than they are there. So, and that begs the question, like, well, what the hell? You know what I'm saying?
توی هر شهر قریبی با تو میشه موندنی شد قصه هزار و یک شب میشه بود و خوندنی شد مشت عشقای قدیم و با تو میشه خط خطی کرد میشه شاه قصه ها یک اداره با خطی کرد شهر قریبی با تو میشه موندنی شد قصه هزار و یک شب میشه بود و خوندنی شد مشت عشقای قدیم و با تو میشه خط خطی کرد میشه شاه قصه ها یک اداره با خطی کرد
Alright, this drawing accurately describes the Kundalini descending and ascending. It also describes or illustrates quantum physics and the holographic principle. That's what it is. It's a hologram, holographic technology borrowed from the universe. This is where, I mean, it's the blueprint behind reality right there. The pyramids are in there. I'm going to draw one where you actually see the pyramids being built on just one piece of paper. Well, in a two-dimensional form or whatever. You'll actually see it. It's crazy too. I get messages, people want me to explain my drawings, so I'm going to do a short little video, or try to do a short video. Now I want to talk about Leonard Susskind and the holographic principle. Him and Stephen Hawking were trying to understand the nature of black holes. You can't really directly observe a black hole, you have to indirectly observe it. And so they were under the impression that everything got sucked into a black hole. There was no escape from a black hole, but there is a point where information can escape, and that's beyond its event horizon. And look at a black hole. It's a zero or a point in space-time. That's the point in space-time. Well, the point that you should hold everything relative to. So that is a zero. Its event horizon is a 1. And that's what the holographic principle talks about. It's how binary codes created by black holes. That's the mathematical construct that creates our reality. And we taking in these zeros and ones and creating reality from a binary code, fractal binary code. And that's what light does. It reflects and refracts. And how we see this light bend around these geometric shapes is how we perceive reality. This is a form of fractal. Like I could have continued this pattern indefinitely if I could have, like, and this is what the Benoit-Mandelbrot, the Mandelbrot equations. That's basically similar, you know. The more these drawings are just a very, very intricate blueprint to reality. Kind of like the flower of life. Well, this pattern does make the flower of life. Like this one right here. If I was to continue it, it will make the flower of life pattern. And in between these bubbles, you end up getting this shape. I kind of joke around, but I call it a machine or whatever. You get this shape. The spaces in between the bubbles. You see. And then, like, look at this drawing. This looks like a skull, like a 3 skull is being printed. You see what I'm saying? Like, the universe is acting like kind of like a biological machine. It's acting accordingly to a set of blueprints. And look at plants. I mean, you get fractals in plants, the roots, the branches. But the holographic principle is more than just holograms. It's a good way to store data. If you was to take a fraction of a hologram and put it under a microscope, you would get the whole image of the holograph and just that little fraction that you took a piece of it from. And that's the same thing with what makes us atoms. Atoms are just quantum universes. It's holographic technology. Someone asked, someone that was telling someone, and they were like, I was telling someone how I thought this was a holographic universe, and we're not even where we think we are, or whatever. And they were like, well, where do you think we are? And I said, we're in God's mind. Like, this is all God's mind, and you're a fractured bit of that consciousness, and you're having this experience of the universe through this material body, through as the universe, or as a solar system at least, you know, like, because if you take a fraction, if you take an atom and look at it under a microscope, it's a quantum or solar system. So that, like I said, that holographic technology is embedded in us. And that's really kind of what these drawings show, is just the projection machine behind the projection. you know, and I like some of these drawings. This one's pretty cool, I think, but let's see this too, because I was looking at this show called Rods, and they describe these they're recorded on VHS tapes where I don't know if they'll pick them up on current, on like digital recorders or whatever, but on old VHS tapes, VHS recorders, they would pick up these rod shaped patterns being like being detected, like flying through the air, you know. And what I think some people got together, took a serious inquiry about this, and they decided that there was no natural insect, because they thought they were insects, or I don't know what they really were, but insects teleport in a sense. If you look at an insect and you see like it flying through the air, that thing is zooming, like it's vibrating at such a high frequency that it's becoming less mass and more energy, making it able to travel near more light speed travel. You see what I'm saying? Like, people think I'm crazy for talking about this stuff, but it's like, man, watch some movies, like watch Star Wars, I just watched Star Trek the other day, the newest Star Treks, and they're talking about this technology, refraction technology, all kinds, like wormhole technology, all this stuff. And I think it's been around for a lot longer, really, but like look at some of the old Star Wars movies, like with the holograms and stuff. And man, from now on, like, people that come at me crazy, or people that come at my ideas calling them crazy, I wish you would please do some research first before you discount anyone's ideas or concepts, you know, because these things will happen eventually in the future if we make it that long. But yeah, I just wanted to elaborate on some of these drawings. If any, you know, if y'all have any more questions, feel free to ask. I like explaining these things. I kind of get a little lost in translation sometimes, but I'll do my best to answer.